Whoa. What is up, guys? Welcome to the transparency. I got something for you. I think you're going to be happy about it. Nothing like a little deep dive late at night. By the way, Morgan Wallen shaved his head. So in case you guys cared. I think I found something. But first, do me a favor at some point. You have an opinion, make it known. Thumbs up the video or thumbs down the video if it's your cup of tea. If it's not, I can't imagine that you'd watch this for an extended period of time if it wasn't your cup of tea, though. I know I wouldn't be. So there's that. Hold on a second. All right. Take a look. Just so you know, I went and pulled all and any requests that I've ever made for timestamp purposes, by the way, because I want to know where that hybrid was driving all over. That was at Banfield. Then it's over by the apartment complexes where, Grub Truck Boy was. But I wanted to see something. So I pulled every request I've ever made, and I wanted to look at some timestamps because I wanted to know why. Why in the world would Moscow Police Department send me, when I asked for the body cam footage of the, 3:26 a.m. It looked like it said identity fraud, but it wasn't. It was like at the identity apartments, and it was for allegedly fraud. Or theft. Identity theft is what it said. And it was for the theft of that sign. Okay. Well, just like the Banfield, there was no 911 call. There was no call in. It was these dudes saw it. They called it in themselves to the radio. But when I asked for this, I asked for the dash cam. Like, where were these cops coming from? And I also asked for, obviously, the body cam footage. And something interesting, and I'll show it, is that they only gave me the body cam footage, and they started it late, and they did not provide me with the dash cam. Like, where were you guys coming from? And this is important because of this timestamp, because of the whole seeing at 3:26. .326 Indian Hills, then 327, then 329, right? And so I want to show you guys something. Here we go. Good old Hector. Take a look. A review of camera footage indicated that a white sedan, hereafter suspect vehicle 1, was observed traveling westbound in the 700 block of Indian Hills Drive in Moscow at approximately 3:26 a.m. and westbound on Steiner Avenue at Idaho State Highway 95 in Moscow at approximately 3:28 a.m. On this video, it appeared suspect vehicle 1 was not displaying a front license plate. See those timestamps? Okay. Take a look. Moscow Police Department, Indian Hill. Take a look. North, never eat soggy waffles. North, this way. East, south, west. Now, right here is Moscow Police Department. This would be heading west. And that's actually north. So this is west. Okay. It's going to be like right in this stretch that you would say that that's west, by the way. It's going to be up in that block right there. All right. Which, let's take a look at something. The heck? Oopsies. So this is Indian Hill. And by the way, I believe it was like 7. It's like one of those 2 houses that I believe that had the Ring camera. So again, this street is up above if you continue to go on Indian Hills. Okay, but right down there on that street, right, like literally down below it, that is where the police department is. So again, let me get out of here. Police department. Police department. Camera footage. Okay. And then, so going like this, coming out down around here. All right. Right here. Right here. Mini Mart. Remember? Sunset Mini Mart? Right there, right? Okay, take a look right there. If you go that way, right here, that's Diner. Okay? Now, when I had our good buddy Chuck on last night, so put these down in your memory bank. 3:26 p.m. or a.m. is the first sighting that you see in the PCA in Moscow. It's also when this it's literally just minutes after these police officers that are undercover do this. Mm-mm. No, that's not the right one. Hold on. Son of a. Okay, but I can show you guys this. Do you see how his body cam starts here? Do you see this? This is his body cam. Okay. So his body cam, you see where it's starting? All right. Same dude, Rosendahl, right? Okay. Now let me. Um,
history here. I don't.
Why did you? Are you talking up by Sunset Mart? Up the hill by the gas station?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you?
okay. So let's go back to Identity Apartments. Republic on Main now is what it's called, but let me bring you guys in on this. Okay, so go like this, keep it in 3D, go back. And now let's do a little walkie walk. Whoa. Right there. All right. Check this out. Did I go too far on this way? I think it's right over here. Okay. Okay, I was a little bit further down. Right there. Okay. It's gotta be right behind that. All right, they're back into here. All right, this is where they were. Okay, this right here. So Republic on Main, right? That is the new name that they had for it. It was called Identity. And then it got switched over to all this. And if you actually go back through here, okay, so this is where the cops were driving through. Okay, now I want you to take a look at something. Okay, take a look. Right here, if you go right there, what's that? You know, good old band Banfield, you guys are not ready for this. You guys are about to shit because this is sick. This is sick. All right. So I want to make sure I explain this perfectly. When these guys finished up at Banfield, they wrote their little tickets out, okay? And then they got in their car, all right? And then what they did is they're right here. This is wait, hold on. Let me get back. All right. Here's Taylor. Right here. The house, Queen Road's apartment. This is Taylor. This is your Banfield. Okay, so right here is where this pretty much happens. I'll zoom in over here. This is where that incident happens. Okay. Then these guys get in their vehicles and they drive. Now, the guys that are walking and have this sign in their arms, the one guy does, they're on the sidewalk. Okay, they're not in the middle of the street. They're on the sidewalk. All right. I always thought that somebody called this 911 call in. There was no 911 call. Okay. There was no 911 call. Obviously, these are undercovers. So I'm going to zoom in so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. And I'll take myself off here, go like this to even make it bigger. All right. So Queen Road Apartments. There's your house back here. This is Taylor. Their car is facing this way. They take Taylor. Okay. It's Taylor Ave. Now I need somebody to go and if one of my mods could do this, Miss Potts, I know that she would love to. What is the last minute that you see on the Banfield body cam? What's the last minute and second? Throw that number out there when you find it. Okay, now check this out. Again, I always thought that there was a call, and that's why this happened, but that's not what happened. They're traveling down Taylor, okay? Oopsies, back it up a little bit there. This is Taylor, and then they get to this intersection right here. All right, right here's the intersection. Right here is the intersection. So these two streets are parallel. And this street right here dead ends, like there's like a Pizza Hut. And then back right here, these are those apartments that are the Republic on Main, which is where those kids were. That's those right here. Okay. And now check this out. This guy says, where were you coming from? You took that from the mini mart, remember? No. This is Taylor. The mini mart's over here, up on the hill. One of these right here, I believe. Okay. If they're coming down Taylor and they make a right, this is where this gas station is. I'll zoom in and I'll actually do the walk job here, right here. Okay. Sunset Mart. See that? All right. Now, you guys pay attention. So, this is fucking unreal. Okay. So, going back out of it. They come down Taylor right here. Now, if you then made a immediate left, okay, you would have seen these guys walking. If they took this from the mini mart, here are you're coming down, you're on Taylor, you're in your little hybrid, okay? If you went to the left and turn left, okay, and then you're coming then into this complex. You would have seen these guys, walking down around here. I mean, do you think this kid really walked along the street, or do you think they'd be like cutting back through the back to get over to where they're getting over from? Let's be honest, you just walk on the sidewalk and you're just gonna take that all the way down. Because then I said to myself, then if that was the case, why didn't they leave the body cam and the dash cam? Why wasn't I allowed to have it? Why couldn't I have the dash cam that I asked for? When I did my report and I said, I want the dash cam and I want the body cam. And what they did is they did not provide the dash cam because the dash cam would show me where they're coming from. Makes sense? That's why I wanted that. I wanted to know where these guys were coming from. And what we see is that it starts once they're already in the complex, right? And his jacket is kind of zipped up, right? Well, this is really important to show the timing of when that Banfield, when the last ticket was issued with the timestamp on there. Remember, it was like, oh, you see the kids in the background and they're walking, it's like 3:14, 3:16, the people over there in News Nation, they were, I think I have that, so I can show that. But the camera, when they shut off everything and close it all down in Banfield, matters, because do we believe that they came down Taylor? All right, right here, guys, do you understand this? Do you understand that this hybrid would have allegedly passed this? If they make a right, now if you go right, you're going back towards the police station. If you would take this way, right there's the police station. Okay, right here is where Culver's coming out of Steiner to cross over. Okay, allegedly, right? This is let me back up. This is your Indian Hill. So you're coming out like this. You come down here. This is Steiner. Understand that? This is Taylor. So you're right here. Taylor, hybrid here. Right here at the same time. That is you're dead nuts. At the same time, you're telling me the hybrid is here on Taylor. Now, does it make a right to go, okay, and make this go by the police station and decide to go down like this, because they're driving around and they come back up here and they come back down around here, all right? And then they say they see it 700, then they see it on Steiner, and then they don't mention it again until they say 329. And then now did the hybrid then come back over this way, drive right down here, turn into this complex, all right? And oh my God, there's a guy with with a sign, and he was coming though from the mini mart. Now, how did you miss him from the mini mart? If you're coming right here on Taylor, all right, here's the mini mart, here's Taylor, and this kid just took this sign from here, and you're coming down here, and he has to then, he's walking to his apartment. If you would have actually gone this way first, came in here, you can't. I wanted to know if you can make like a loop, and you can't. See if you come in here. I'll zoom in. If you come back in here, you have. You can go down like this, but if you come all the way down, there's nowhere to go. So you have to like make a 3-point turn to then, or like go like this. And then go out of there like that. Because it mattered to me where these guys, how these guys were right at doing like the Banfield write up. And then all of a sudden, they're in the same location as where the alleged white Hyundai Elantra was at almost the same exact time. Okay. This hybrid is literally. So I'm wondering either A, did this body cam or not body cam, but dash cam, does it have the white Elantra on it that I was requesting and therefore I couldn't have it? Or was it on and it was on too far to show me where you were coming from? Because I need to know, did you make a left when you got out of Taylor to go straight to these apartments? Or did you go right to then make that loop up over by the police department and then come down Indian Hill, Steiner? Do you understand this? I'm putting this hybrid in the same exact spot of the white Elantra almost at the exact same time. You guys understand that? Again, here's Taylor. Back up a little bit. Here's your mini mart. Coming down Taylor, after you do all the stuff that you did in the Banfield, you filled out your tickets, you come right down here. Now, did those guys make a right or a left? Do you understand that right here, mini mart, Taylor, right where the hybrid would have been, coming right on over here, Brian Colberter, allegedly. It would take all of, if you went like this and you made a right, there's your police department, major loop, had your cut through street right here, you're being seen right here on camera, continue on going, coming up, right here, Steiner. And you're being seen on Steiner. Now, are you being seen on Steiner on this part of Steiner as you're crossing over right here at the intersection? And remember what we were talking about last night with Chuck, and he said they were caught. And I'm going to play it for you. So let's go back to my interview with Mr. Chuck. Check it out. And the timestamp that we want is, while that happens, 108. I'll be bringing
turning towards Pullman and stuff like that. So can you bring up a map of Moscow for me and go to about where the QB Dome is?
Yeah, you want me to go to the dome? Yes, let me
Yeah.
pull it up. Let me find my Google's over here. Okay. You want me to pull up the
The QB Dome.
how do you spell that? Here.
So that road is what connects. If you zoom out, you can see that road connects down to Blake Avenue.
If you're going like this way.
So where he was caught, if you zoom out just
A little more.
4 more.
Where he was caught. Where he was caught. Now listen. Where he was caught.
A little bit more. You see how it makes this S and then comes up to the highway? There it is.
Right here.
So what doesn't make sense to me is why on earth, if they took the route from where the King sort of killings were, why didn't they just take the old Pullman Highway that has no cameras?
Okay. Right there, he says, why wouldn't you just take this road that has no cameras? He knows this. He's IT, right? If someone like Brian Koberger studied this, they would know that there's no cameras. Same type of thing, right? If you're scoping this all out. And he says, it doesn't make sense. Why didn't they take Old Pullman? It has no cameras. Okay.
Wait, why do you think that he was over here?
Because they have the camera footage of
Then he says they have the data. He says they have the data. Now, maybe it was just a slip, and I'm going to ask him about it. But I listened back to this and says they have the data.
why on earth, if they took the route from where the King sort of killings were, why didn't they just take the old Pullman Highway that has no cameras?
Wait, why do you think that he was over here?
Because they had the camera footage of him turning left and going towards Pullman.
Where was that? What do you mean? Where have you seen that?
I want to say it was either the traffic camera or it was the camera from Nom Nom.
From where?
Up by the highway.
So you're saying you think that they have him on camera here?
Yeah, I thought they had him on the traffic cam there, or from, if you can see the gas station, it's like the big building just north of that, not that one, to the right. So the one to the left of that one with the shiny top is a gas station.
Right here.
That's Best Western.
Right here.
So that gas station is pointing a camera out somewhere. I know Moscow PD asked them about it. Yep, no. But they captured video of a car heading towards Pullman on that I've seen so far.
Okay.
Are you talking
So then I say this.
about the are you talking about the footage from the Exxon?
And this is what I meant.
How could you suppress that? Something you
And he got in, and he got him.
Driver. Yeah, I apologize.
The shakedown stuff.
Well, I know
Those people
Told by the student from University of Idaho.
But knew at 8:30, and there was a narrative discovered.
at 3:00 in the morning, actually closer to 3:12 in the morning. And as you watch those four figures, remember, police say the murders happened between 3 and 4 in the morning. Did those people see something? Who are they? Have police track them down? Ask them any questions? And where those four mysterious figures were walking from and to, and how far away they were from the actual murder scene. So can you take me there and help us get a feel?
day?
So I don't remember like exactly when I woke. I don't remember what exact time I woke up, but I remember.
Shows the car traveling on this road outside the gas station.
Right there. Remember I told you guys, I said it's a mobile. Is that how you would say that? That's a mobile gas station. Okay. So take a look. Here we go. That's a mobile gas station, right?
It's just 1.2 miles from the house where the students were.
Boom. She does like this little line about, okay. But guys, it's like, it's back over by, I'm gonna let it play for a second.
Murdered.
Who's out at 3:45 a.m. speeding? And this is significant, Harris, very significant. In a town.
This is Band Field. This is where the alcohol call came in. The young men were here in the field when the police first showed up. That is the Sigma Chi fraternity house right there. So the police walked those young men across the street. This is Taylor Avenue, right to this spot right here. I was able to identify it because of the fire extinguisher. And they were standing in this spot,
fire hydrant.
the young men, and the body camera video was pointing.
You wake up in the morning on November 13th. Can you just describe your day?
And
right to this spot.
And
A big break in the case. A grainy image of a speeding car that could be the white Hyundai Elantra. Police.
and like I had to like get ready too. So you're talking like well before 9 o'clock in the morning at least.
Hi, Heather Roberts with ABC News. Just to follow up on what she asked, so the other two roommates were there at the time of the attack?
All the information that we have from our investigation is that yes, they were.
Okay, but they were unhurt.
That is correct.
So is there any explanation as to why it took so long then for someone to call 911? You have surviving witnesses to an incident at 3 or 4 in the morning, and the 911 call didn't come until noon?
I don't think I ever said that they were witnesses. I said they were there. So, you know, we don't know why that call came in at noon and not in the middle of the night. Would have we loved for that to have happened? Yes, but that's not how it took place. So.
A big break in the case. A grainy image of a speeding car that could be the white Hyundai Elantra. Police. University of Idaho students were murdered. The timestamp says 3:40.
Right there. Look at that. Doesn't it look like there's a license plate, that there is no license plate? Right there.
We're in this area. Don't run off on me. None of you guys are 21. Goodbye, ID.
Okay, I got it. $311, $312, $314. Okay. $316. Okay, $316. Now, keep an eye on this. $316 is when he shuts off his camera. $3:16 p.m. a.m. is when the Banfield it's done. Okay, now ready? Boom. You guys ready? 3:16 a.m. Did I put a.m.? Okay, good. Now this report, I don't even know that answer. Now, 3:16. That means if you get in your car and you leave and you go straight to those apartments, you're going to be there way before 3:26 a.m. 3:28 a.m. Let's take a look. Is Nola in chat? Hold on. I'm gonna have to go. Oopsies. Let's write this. Oh. Let's just do a quick one. Hi. Can I have the timestamp of the report? I'm going to get that exact timestamp. You guys, because it fits like a glove. Ready? Here you go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is at 3:45 and 10 seconds, right? Go back to this. Let me go ahead and share this. Okay. Mini Mart, Taylor. Okay. Based on time and based on them not giving me the dash cam and based on them starting the camera of Rosendahl not right when he turns it on, based on those three things, time, Rosendahl not having his body cam running the full length as it started, as it ended, none of that, and based on me not getting the dash cam. I believe that there's a pretty good possibility that when they came out of Taylor, they went right, okay, which puts them, again, passing through. I mean, this is that, that's the mini mart right there, okay, then going back over by where the station is, okay. Now, check this out. Over here is where that, I'll put it in here. Right there. This is that gas station that they say that they have this at 3:45, by the way. Okay. Which, take a look. All in through here. So if you come out from this mobile, that's what they're saying, like that it went down this, that it went either speeding away this way or this way. Like they made it seem like it was going away. But look at where this is all at. $700 Indian. Come right over here, come right here, go right there. I mean, that's what that is. That's how you would get back down through there to right be at the police department, circling this area because that's like the way that you'd be coming and going from the police department. That's at the 3:45 time stamp. Their arrival, yes, and depart. Report says 3:38. Check the body cam. Check cam. The report isn't off the startup of the cam. Screenshot me that report again. Okay, so going back over here, there's a camera there. Police department here. Identity apartments here. Okay. Taylor coming down here. Right there's that gas station there. I believe that the police came here. They go this way. Now, who says that that camera over there at the Exxon mobile is even accurate? You know what I'm saying? I don't believe anything that any of these people say. But if they made this left here, okay, came down here, okay, they could make this left here at that 3, anytime it was over at 316, they make this left here, they go back by the police department, they come back up around this way, they pass this at 326, 326, ready? Then they say that over here on Steiner, they catch it. Now, guess where it says it's that Steiner? It says it's before it's crossing, right here. And westbound on Steiner Ave at Idaho State Highway 95 in Moscow. So this is 95. So it's catching it on some cam here. Okay. Which, does it go right to come back down right over here to go to the, what do you call it? This is right where they say they catch it on Steiner. That's your 95. That's Maine. Maine is 95. I believe that turn right, coming back over here, coming down into the identity, blah, blah. And you're pulling up and then you're like, oh, I see a fucking guy walking with a sign. Okay, what? And he says, oh, where are you coming from? Like, he didn't see, they didn't show up there because they saw them do it. They didn't see them on the street. They didn't say anything. They were in this apartment complex because they turned in it and then happened to see this. Okay. That's why there was not a call-in, it was themselves. All right. Which tells me that they couldn't have been on this road to have seen this man walking. You would have seen him. Okay. I guess he could be lying about where he took this from, but he's saying that he took it right here from this Sunset Mart right here. Up on the hill, Sunset Mart. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's this. That's right next to Taylor, which is where they first were. Okay. If he does that and he's walking down here and his buddy said, oh, I went to meet him so we didn't have to walk alone because guys need to hold hands. These guys just turn in here and happen to see this and begin doing a pullover. Body cam starts at shut the fuck up. Wow. Shut up. Yes. Body cam that I receive starts at 3:31. Okay. 3:31 a.m. Body cam starts on Rosendahl in the identity. I'm going to zoom in. Oopsies. Right here. Okay. This is where the guy with his sign is. This is where they pull in. Okay. Right here is Taylor. Right here is Banfield over here. All this area. So they leave here. And now this body cam starts at 3:31. Boom, daddy. 3:31 a.m. is that body cam. The other one ends at 3:16 a.m. 3:16 it ends. 3:31 a.m. this body cam begins. And now check it out. Fuck yes. And Taylor, you're welcome. Now, again, body cam begins at 3:31. Check it out. There is a vehicle seen over here in the 700 block at 3:26. 3:26, it is seen. Then right here, as the report indicates on the PCA, which could be wrong, it says that at approximately 3:28, it appears right over here, Steiner. And then check this out. You make a right and you come right here and you go right down and you turn into, like, literally, it's just a couple buildings away. You turn into Identity. Okay. And what did I just tell you? They didn't give me the dash cam to say where they were coming from, but you were at the intersection and you were right in the area of where everything is going down. Everything is on camera. That you're saying in the PCA, it is this hybrid. Do you understand that? If they went straight from Taylor to go to Identity, it would have been 3:16, 3:17, 3:18. You're in here by 3:18. That's not what happened. This ordeal did not start until well, 3:31 is when the body cam starts. And they report it, and the report is saying that it started at 3:38 and 12 seconds. And if you're listening and you actually watch the body cam, it's when they call it in, they call that kid's shit in and they run his information. And so that's the first report over, was at 3:38 and 12 seconds. Initiating call. So the first time that they used the radio is 3:38. But the body cam body cam starts at 3:31. Thank you. Body cam starts at 3:31. And that would be consistent with, I believe, the vehicle to have left the police department, came this way. There you go. You're seen at 3:26, 3:28 then right here at Snyder. And then you make a right, all right? And then you're pulling in here and your body cam is starting at 3:31 and some odd seconds. Do you understand what are the odds that at 3:31, that means if you have to back up the time of that car, back it on up. And remember, the reason I'm saying that this is a very high possibility is because they would not give me the dash cam. I wanted to know where this person was coming from, where this cop was coming from. The dash cams show you that because they start way earlier. Okay? Now also, maybe there is no dash cam, but I find that hard to believe. You're supposed to put your dash cam on to catch whatever. But then, and now check this out. What the PCA wants you to believe is that this car at the 700 block of Indian Hills travels this way right here at Snyder. Then it is at westbound on Snyder Ave at Idaho State Highway 95 in Moscow at approximately 3:28 a.m. On this video, it appeared suspect vehicle 1 was not displaying a front license plate. A review of footage from multiple videos obtained from the King Road neighborhood showed multiple sightings of suspect vehicle 1 starting at 3:29 a.m. Now, I do believe you're right here at Snyder, this intersection here, at 3:28, and you got to be up here on a camera at 3:29. I believe that's going to be hard to do, just for the record. You're right here at the intersection at 3:28. Now, which way and how did Brian Kohlberger, remember, get over here? So he would have had to, or whoever this vehicle is, come through here. Now, isn't it more plausible if you were on a jury, for someone to tell you to say, okay, where was your police car? Where's the police station? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So your little hybrid that you're driving around in, you were at the Identity apartments at 3:31. Where were you before that? Oh, we were at Banfield. Yep, you were at 3:14. So therefore we have a 15-minute gap. Where were you for those 15 minutes? Do you recall where you went? Is it at all possible that, I mean, I don't know what their cell phones could possibly show, but is it at all possible that it was actually your hybrid that was seen on these cameras? Because that 3:28 is exactly almost when you were in the same area going to Identity. It's seen on that camera. So you'd like show them, is it possible that that could be that car? And wouldn't that be the path of travel if you left the police department and you came out this way and you went right here and you went right here, then you came around here and you went right here? That would be the travel to then go where? Make a right and go right here to Identity. Because you can't get to Identity any other way. There's no back way to get here like this. I guess you could come out this way, go down here. Oh, wait, that's right by the mobile gas station. And then come down here, okay? And then come like this, and then go like this, and then come in like this. But guess what? This is where all the camera action is. So you clearly didn't leave Banfield and go straight to the Identity apartments. And if you want to say that somebody had, I don't know, time to commit a homicide in 8 minutes, then isn't it possible that y'all did it in that time? Just as easily as Brian Kohlberger? So going back though to, let's see, the hell are we over here? We're all mixed up. Let me go back to my 700 Indian Hills Drive. Again, this is the police department right here. Came up out of here, decided to go right, right down here, makes a left. Again, why would you even know to look for a car? How would you even like, okay, let's see if we can find a car over in this area. Here you go. That's your vehicle. Came right here, made a left. This is Steiner. Right here is Steiner 95. This is where it's seen at 328. Now explain to me how, let's go like, see, Steiner, Highway 95, see that? There's your Sunset Mart, by the way. There's, because Taylor's on that end, but that you're gonna come this way. And you gotta make it on that cam in 1 minute. In 1 minute. Versus, which I don't think it is that vehicle, versus this, which is you're coming down here, Steiner, you then make a right. And that's why they don't talk about which way the car turned. You then make a right and you then drive right here to then pull into here, and then you start your body cam at 3:31 a.m., which is way more feasible that you would make this turn at 3, you're right here at 328, right here, and you pull in, you see somebody walking right here with a sign, and guess what? You don't see them anywhere here doing it. You don't see them walking anywhere where you're driving around. You don't see them doing it from the mart, okay? Which means that you couldn't have been in that area. It's because you were coming out from over here, right here, right at Steiner. Again, this is the police department. I would love to know where, if they have camera footage at the police department, and if the hybrid car was over there and what time it left. Did it go over that way? But this is putting every timestamp that they're talking about, that hybrid is right there and all their timestamps. $331. Then it ends 342. Take a look at the report again. Cade was cited for petty theft after taking a construction sign from Southview Avenue. Do you guys know what Southview Avenue is? That's where the police station is. Wait a second. Shut the fuck up. Hold on. Wait a second. What in the actual F? Look at this. Southview. 1555 Southview Avenue is Moscow Police Department. Now that motherfucker might have been was under some construction. Okay. Wait. Look at this. Dun dun dun. The plot thickens. Check it out. There is your Moscow Police Department right here. Look at all this construction that was going on. Okay. This is Southview Ave, as you can see. Okay. Southview. See up here? Southview Ave. This is your police department. Okay. It's right here on the corner. Okay. Southview. And then this is your 95 Main. Okay. And if you go this way, make your right. So let's Let's get this nice read in here. So what was under construction? Oh, your police department was. And they said this came from South View. Cade was cited for petty theft after taking a construction sign from Southview Avenue and walking to his apartment and identity with it. Now, what makes way more sense, like I've been saying, is are they talking over the mic to say, or over the radio to say, hey, we just had some fucking asshole take a fucking sign. I don't know, he went off walking. Can you guys see if you can find him? Now, the synopsis. Now, the total property value, it's a construction sign. And number 4, watch guard. It was a watch guard event, yes. Additional responding officers, M177, Rosendahl. Case number added to, yes. Evidence, none. There's no evidence, so I guess they didn't take the sign for evidence. Here's your narration. On November 13th, 2022, at about 3:38 hours, no the fuck it wasn't. We have the body cam. This wasn't at 3:38 hours, but whatever. At about 3:38 hours, it's very important that they have this. Why? These cops need to have on paper where they were during this time. At about 3:38 hours, I was working a plain clothes detail for minors in possession or consumption of alcohol and other related alcohol or drug offenses on or near the University of Idaho campus. While en route back to the Moscow Police Department, someone give this girl a beer. Oh my God. No, you guys, check this out. You cannot make this up. Ann Taylor, what's up, girl? You need this. This is... While en route back to the police department, from where? Fucking Banfield, bitches. Like I said, y'all might want to go share this right now because this is about to go fire. I observed, while en route back to the Moscow Police Department, to conclude the detail, I observed 2 male subjects walking in the parking lot of identity. I pulled into the lot to contact the 2 males. As I approached, I saw a male, later identified as Cade, carrying a construction sign used for closing a sidewalk down. Upon approach of the 2 individuals, I displayed my badge and identified myself as a Moscow Police Department officer. I contacted Cade and asked him about the sign. Officer Rosendahl contacted the other male and determined he was not involved, but had a huge, I don't know. No, they didn't put that together, a huge bird. Rosendahl talked to the other guy and determined that he was not involved and was just meeting Cade to let him into their apartment. I advised Cade of his Miranda rights, which he understood. I asked Cade where he took the sign from and why. Cade told me he had walked a friend to their residence at the Grove. While walking back, he saw the sign near the construction on Southview, across from the Moscow Police Department. Sorry. I am so sorry. Get out of here. Kate said he decided to take the sign to put in a roommate's room. Ha ha ha, so funny. Kate said he planned to later put it outside. Kate said he did not really know why he took the sign. I told Kate he cannot just take construction signs and advised him it was considered theft. I issued Kate a citation for petty theft according to IC code. I collected the sign and returned it to the sidewalk where it was from. Other information? None. Follow-up needed? None. Leads, developments? None. Case status? Closed. They dismissed the case, by the way. Referred to, no. I certify or declare under penalty of perjury pursuant to the law of the state of Idaho that the foregoing is true and correct. Interesting that this had to be all done like this. This is, I've never seen out of all the reports. Thank you, Jacob Tisdale. His wife, by the way, was the one that took the 911 call. Jacob and his wife, they're married. She's a dispatcher. I certify or declare under the penalty of perjury. And then you. Wednesday, November 16th at 4:40 and 30 seconds. This report was not written up. With these CAD notes until after the homicide. Wednesday, November 16th at 4:40 p.m., which would have been just after the press conference that was scheduled. The same day that they did the search warrants for the towers on the 16th. Why wasn't this written up sooner, Mr. Tisdale? Fucking A, Lana. Oh, that ain't something special. I don't know what it is. Just so we're clear, I'm going to play this video again because Cade never once says that he took this from the Moscow Police Department. He says that, you guys hear it, he was up over at, well, let's go ahead and take a look at where the groves are. Let's take a look at this, the grove. Dead as, oh, it's the grove at Moscow? Okay, so you're gonna tell me that this dude, holy bull fucking shit, this is right behind the police department, is where the grove, okay. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Holy fucking A. Okay. You're going to tell me that a guy walked a girl back to the grove. Who the fuck ever walked this far in college? But you have Ubers and shit. From here, he walked past, look at this, guys, 700 Indian Hills. Do you understand? Okay, back way the fuck up. Oh my God. If you were to walk this, what time? 3:31. How long of a walk would it be? Holy shit. Oh my god. The Grove. Moscow. Directions to Republic on Main. 15-minute walk. Holy shit balls. 3:31. Oh my god. That means you'd have, if you left here at 3:15. Left here at 3:15. You picked up a sign by the police department. Then decided to then walk to the right. Or did somebody drop you off at like the front of the building? But you'd have to walk along here, walk along here, walk along here, walk along here, walk along here with this big motherfucking sign. Walk along here, walk along here. Oh, here we go. Walk in here. And then when you get to this point, when you're actually concealed and nobody can see you inside the apartment complex, that's when the cops pull in afterwards and stop you when you're over here, which is right by your apartment. Like you're walking right here, which means because they were the fuck over here, back in this motherfucking area, nowhere near the main street, coming down around here, coming, they were here. Then you went here, you picked up this, you're walking this way. Just get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna read this one more time. On November 13th, Kate was cited for petty theft after taking a construction sign from Southview Ave and walking to his apartment at Identity with it. 15-minute walk. On November 13th, 2022, at about 3:38 hours, that's just when you radioed in, body cam starts at 3:31. I was working a plain clothes detail for minors in possession of consumption of alcohol and other related alcohol or drug offenses on or near the University of Idaho campus. While en route back to the Moscow Police Department to conclude the detail, I observed two male subjects walking in the parking lot of Identity. Now, while driving back, you did not say that you were in the parking lot of Identity and you just happened to cross them. It was while you were driving back from your detail. I pulled into the lot. To contact the males. This is all fucking lies. This is all motherfucking lies. Fucking A, man. All right. So you're going to sit here and tell me that at the same time that Brian Kohberger just happens to be driving around in the 700 Indian Hills where this random ring footage right in this area right here picks him up. I just put 700 because I said the 700 block, but I believe it was right here, one of these two houses here, which is, there's the police department now. Now we have a new point, which is the Groves. Police department, Groves. First sighting right here. All at the same fucking time. Holy shit. That was the guy at the grub truck, and he had a noggin on his head. He had a little bump that allegedly wasn't there before. He makes, oh, I've had this for 3 weeks. Lighter, lighter, pants on fire. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, guys. If you go to the PCA, here it is in video, suspect video. Bunch of fucking liars, man. There you go, right here. A review of camera footage indicated that a white sedan, hereafter suspect vehicle 1, was observed traveling westbound in the 700 block of Indian Hill Drive in Moscow at approximately 3:26 a.m. No, motherfuckers, that would be your hybrid card. That would be your hybrid car. That's what that would be. And it was westbound on Steiner Ave at Idaho State Highway 95 in Moscow at approximately 3:28 a.m. Now, why aren't you talking about which way that it turned? On this video, it appeared suspect vehicle 1 was not displaying a front license plate. Oh, is that the vehicle? I mean, is that the video? That's the only time that you talk about it, by the way. So then, now what I'm trying to let y'all in on a secret is that at the same time that that is being allegedly occurring, okay, in the same area, ready? Truth and Transparency went and got the body cam footage for an event that took place. Let me share this with you. Oopsies. Where is this? Top screen present. There's your 700 block right there. Police department, Groves. 326 right here. 326 comes out around, comes here. Right here is 328 where it's seen because this is Steiner and this is 95. That's where it's seen. I believe that this vehicle makes a right and that this is the hybrid coming right here to then be able to pull into this lot, okay, which is identity coming back in through here, and then this is where that whole ordeal went down. Let me get holy shit. This is all fucking lie. All of it's a lie. All of it's a fucking lie. There you go. Leslie, I don't know why we need Doc back. I just solved it for you. I just laid it all out for you. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm saying, guys, that the vehicle that they're talking about that's on the PCA, this car that they find over there, that's right behind the police department on Indian Hills, is the hybrid car. That's the hybrid car that these undercovers are driving. Then this said it got wrapped up at
3:55 a.m., right in the time frame in which police say the killings took place. The video has been handed over to police. It shows the car traveling on this road outside the gas station. It's just 1.2 miles from the house where the students were murdered.
Who's out at 3:45 a.m.?
Oh, please, Nancy, please. Wow. Boom. Boom, boom. Wow. This is just nuts. Lots of people were out at 3:45 a.m. in Moscow, Nancy, right? Everybody was. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I want to play this video again. Of this pullover. Pullover, no, it's a cardigan. It's a cardigan. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and listen to what they talk about. And remember, in this video, they decided to, not give me the dash cam because they couldn't tell me where it was coming from. They also decided not to give me the full. Rosendahl cuts off his camera. I mean, it's just a complete mess. And then this guy never was cited. Well, he was cited, but it got dismissed. Again, this is where all the citing was about this car, was over there on Indian at the 700 block. And this is when this alleged stealing of this sign took place right behind the police department, the Groves. He allegedly walked and took a huge ass fucking sign, or it's not a sign. It's like a construction, like foldable that you put out to tell people like you can't walk here, and they cover it up. It's like a extendable. And who in their right mind would walk that far, 15 minutes with that sign? And then how did you possibly see this, if it took place, if he was already in his apartment complex? How did you see that? Were you in the apartment complex? No. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, unless you were driving around trying to find the guy, trying to find the kid. That's a fake. We're not talking about this photo. This has nothing to do with it. This has nothing to do with anything. What's being talked about is the PCA and how I just put your hybrid car is the car that's in the PCA for the sighting over here in Moscow. There you go. Look at that. So there you go. That car has tires. But right here, this is your I believe this is your hybrid car, as it was over there and tracking down allegedly the guys that took this sign. Give me a break. Bunch of dumbasses. But again, I'm putting this all together because, like I said, they didn't give me the dash cam and they fudged with the body cam, but they, redacted it heavily in terms of, remember? Well, here, we'll just let you see it. We'll just let you see it. Thank you for that Cash App. Whoever sent that, appreciate that. Thank you. Oh boy, I have that. Okay, hold on. I have that video. Let me change this up then. Hello, guys. It is not over until the fat lady sings, Violet. I'm just grabbing something. Again, this is not about the car 345. This is about the PCA and that you're dropping down Brian Kohlberger's car in the middle of the 700 block of Indian Hills with no other trace of any, like, reverting back to finding it. Okay. You're just dropping this car down and you're saying, boom, this is the car that traveled from WSU. Okay. No. In fact, now we have something new in play, which is here, when you actually connect the dots of that hybrid car that's an undercover car, it leaves, okay, the Banfield area right around 3:16 a.m. What is it doing for 15 minutes before they're back on camera at 3:31 a.m.? At the same time that they're closing up shop at Banfield, allegedly this guy Cade is at the Groves right behind the police department, coming up from the Groves and stealing a sign, a sidewalk sign from the police department, and then walking up the street with it all the way to his apartment that is 15 minutes away.
never once on his way walking to his apartment do the undercovers, are they able to stop this man? If you would have been on 95 when he was walking home, you would have seen it. That sign is heavy as all get out. Okay. Now let's take a look and see. I'm going to play this video. Let's see if I got it. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Enjoy the body cam. We got it.
We're going to do our due diligence.
This is
Night?
What does that ring camera show between?
On the side of the road, like over yonder.
Okay, where's over yonder? Are you talking up by Sunset Mart? Up the hill by the gas station?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, do you see that big? Do you see that shit? Here at 3:31. Look at his jacket is zipped. You guys, look at this. His jacket is zipped and it's blocking his cam. Okay? This is what I receive when I get this body cam. All right? Take a look. You hear those honk honk?
On the side of the road?
Okay, you supposed to take that?
Probably not.
Probably not. Where did you find it from?
On the side of the road, like over yonder.
Okay, where's over yonder? Are you talking up by Sunset Mart? Up the hill by the gas station?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you think it was a good idea to take a city-owned sign and take it back to, I'm assuming, your apartment?
Yeah, it was like falling on the side of the fucking road.
Go ahead and sit down for right now, okay?
You want it?
I'll sit right there for right now.
Okay.
What? You got ID on you?
I do.
You got them there? And you got ID?
I also don't, and I literally just was meeting him halfway. I wasn't there. I met him like halfway there. But...
What was your goal? What was your end game?
Are you talking to me or?
With the sign.
To walking back?
Back where?
To here.
Do you understand? Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you on this. Right?
Sure.
I brought it back here. That's what I was trying to do.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. So that is theft?
Yep.
Okay. And for what purpose?
None.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you saw it was knocked over?
It was knocked over.
Or you just picked it up and grabbed it just because?
It was knocked over.
Okay. So you thought it'd be a good idea to just take city property, take it back to your apartment, store it inside?
Just gonna bring back. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And what's your relation to this situation?
No, I'm remissive. I just went to go walk and meet him because he said he was coming back. So I was like, I'll go meet up with him.
Okay. Did he say I had a sign with him?
When I got there, yeah.
All right. Let me get your info, my man. What's your last name?
Villa, Villa.
First name?
Hayden. Hayden.
I have no intention of taking you to jail. Middle initial?
D.
I wasn't trying to do anything.
What happened to your head?
I was.
This? Oh, dude, weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, I swear to God, that was 3 weeks ago. Swear on my life.
You're good. Date of birth?
Yep. 2001.
Oh, so you are 21.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 21. I wasn't.
You have a driver's license?
Not on me, dude.
What's, in general, you have a driver's license?
Yeah.
What state's it through?
Idaho.
Idaho, okay.
No, I literally just, he told me to come back. I went and met up with him, just walking back because I like to walk around at night. Like,
but you knew you had to sign with him?
Once I got there, yeah. And I got there, I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, I just grabbed this. Like, okay, I'm not going to argue with it. Like,
you were okay with that?
Okay, but I'm not going to be like, yo, like.
You didn't say no to it, though.
Yeah, but like, what do you want me to do? Like, you think I'm going to be like, oh, go put that back?
He
like,
didn't know that I had it until he saw me there.
But once he saw you with it, he had no issue with you. You had no issue with him taking city property?
Dude, I didn't think, dude, if you think I thought that much of it, I didn't think that much into it. I literally would just went and met up with the kid.
I mean, whether it's a sign, whether it's, speed limit sign, mild poster sign.
No, I get that.
It's not yours. It costs money and you're taking it from somebody else. In this case, the city of Moscow.
I didn't touch it. I didn't even think about the fact that he touched it. I literally just said, what does that need to do? Oh, I just grabbed it. I was like, okay. I was like, that's not my deal.
Okay. Do you live here?
Yeah.
Are you his roommate or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. Hang tight. Moscow 77, check one.
Right there. 335.
Last of Via, Victor Ida, Lincoln Adam. First of Hayden, Henry Adam Young, David Edward Nora, Mel D David, DOB is.
Okay, so that says 3:35 and 50 seconds when he first, uses his radio, which, again, I don't know where they're coming up with this to happen at 3:38. I feel like it's for a reason, though.
No, I get it. You're gonna look at me like that. I get why you get like I get the whole deal. I just
okay. How much you guys had to drink tonight?
Huh? Me personally, I went to the bar. I just came back here. I've been back here for a couple hours. I haven't even drink for a while.
Copy. Okay. I can smell the alcohol in you, and I'm assuming he's been drinking as well.
What in the world does that have anything to do with what's going on right now?
I would imagine. I was at a different bar.
Okay. Where were you at?
I was at Corner Club for a while. Went to Mingles and then came back here.
Okay.
He also went to the Grub Truck. So Corner Club, Mingles.
Sounds good.
But no, I got back a while ago. I was playing video games, and he's like, "Oh, I'm coming back." So I was like, "I'll go meet up with him." I have not drank since I got back to the apartment.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, since he was the one with the sign, I'm going to see what Officer Tesdall wants to do. Yeah. Me?
When you say that, okay.
What do you say? He said he was out drinking. This buddy was out drinking somewhere else. He walked back. He's been playing video games this whole time. He's sticking with the story that he had no idea this guy had a sign, or that he knew the guy had a sign. But he was very blatant about the fact that once he got there, he saw his friend had a sign, didn't think anything more of it, and was like, "Do okay." So
maybe anything with him.
Him? I mean, like, what's it? Petty theft?
Yeah, for that guy.
If you're going to charge him, I mean, complicity or what's the term they use over here?
Complicity.
Accomplice. So he basically didn't assist him in taking it, but he also made no effort to stop him. I think it's pretty weak in terms of charging him. But that being said, with him admitting he picked it up, took him, I don't think I'd do anything with this guy over here. I'd probably cut him. If they were walking together and both grabbed it and both took off, I'd go a different route. But with him walking up and then being like, we're walking back.
Well, if you don't get him, those help. Get this guy a second look.
Okay. Hayden is, yeah. Is your guy 21? All right, Hayden, you're free to go. You can head back inside. Yeah. You're just gonna hang on a bit. You're gonna get a citation for theft. So.
Okay. Do you want me to take it back?
Once we're done here, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want me to take it back to like falling down where I found it, or
go? I'll leave it up to you to make an adult choice. You're an adult.
Okay.
Take it up, stand it up, if you can, to near where you found it. If you're unable to stand it up near where you found it, at least set it on the sidewalk because it's a sidewalk close.
I'm not gonna throw it on the road. I promise.
Okay.
How much does the citation go for right now for this?
It's gonna depend. It's gonna depend. So.
I'm really sorry for this, by the way.
Yeah. What this seems
It's just I don't
unnecessary
know.
and needless.
It really is. I know. I feel bad about it right now, especially now.
Were you trying to be funny? Like what?
It was all funny. It was
Okay.
not like I'm trying to like steal this and keep it up in our house.
Okay.
I told him it probably would have ended up out here eventually, and we didn't want to do that. But
All right. Well, taking city property, there's kind of no other way to cut it. It's very black and white. It's theft. So that being said, you owning it and being honest about it, that goes a long way for you.
I'm really trying to be honest right now.
You a student?
Yes.
What year?
Senior.
Senior?
Yep.
Okay. So I don't even need to go over you should have known better. You've had the cop talks with our campus officers.
Many times. Yep.
Yeah, this one's on you, bud.
Oh, I know it. I know it.
What's your degree in?
Secondary ed.
Oh, right on.
Yep.
You got any jobs lined up after school?
Yep, I do.
Where at?
Clarkford.
Oh, really?
Idaho.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. You know where that is?
I know the general area, but I've never been there. So.
It's a really cool place. My dad taught there.
Oh, really?
Okay, can I ask you a question real quick?
Sure.
How'd you guys know
Know what?
that I did that? You just drive by and see it?
Yeah.
Or,
Let me.
I'm just wondering.
Let me preface this by how many drinks you had tonight. How many beers you had tonight? Like quite a few. You're not going to get in trouble for it.
It's not like quite a few. No, I know. I'm 21. I can drink.
No, it's fine.
But, probably like 7 total, I guess.
Yeah.
But shots wise, I don't know. No.
Yep. So you're fine.
I'm not too fucked up to where like I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Let me tell you from our point of view. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning.
It really is. I walked the girl home from the bar.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's a Saturday night.
I know.
Kids are out everywhere. We see 2 people that look like college kids carrying a sign that we know belongs to the city because it says sidewalk closed, use other side here, and has DOT tape on it. Yep. Walking not towards the direction where sidewalk work was just done, but from that direction towards the apartments. It's enough reason for us to stop and talk to you about it because it looks like you're stealing a city sign. So it was not a whole lot of detective work. It was just, well, it's pretty out of place, but it's not a whole lot more to it than that.
What's your name?
Nate.
What's your last name?
Rosendahl.
Oh, okay. You know Paul? Like last name Paul?
What's his first name?
I couldn't tell you. My friend, the one that you just let go.
Yeah.
He's talking to this girl, Katie Paul.
Okay.
Last name Paul here apparently is her brother, older brother.
Yes.
Okay.
I was wondering if you knew him. No?
Doesn't ring a bell. Should I know him?
Maybe. I mean, like, apparently he's a cop here. Apparently. That's what I've heard. So, I was wondering.
I mean, like here in the area or here from Moscow PD?
Here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You know how old he is?
I wish I really knew him, but he's probably like 25, 26, something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you look very formidable about your job right now. I'm appreciating that.
what do you mean by that?
Well, like most cops normally, I feel like around U of I, they kind of like let shit go half the time.
Yeah. I think.
Have you been here before?
Have you been here?
Yeah.
Like to identity?
Yeah.
I mean, for other calls and stuff, but not for this.
Last year we had like so many noise complaints because the girl above us was always calling the cops on us being loud.
Yeah.
And like the cops were always super chill about it. Like just coming here and like, hey, be quiet.
Look at, he was like, I'm going to cut this off. All right. And then they stop the tape there. It does not stop on its own.
they stop it.
He stops the body cam.
So
above us was always calling the cops on us for being loud.
Yeah.
And like the cops were always super chill about it. Like just coming here and like, hey, be quiet.
Yeah. I think.
Have you been here before?
Have we been here?
Yeah.
Like to identity?
Yeah.
I mean, for other calls and stuff, but not for this.
Last year we had like so many noise complaints because the girl above us was always calling the cops on us for being loud.
Yeah.
And like the cops were always super chill about it. Like just coming here and like, hey, be quiet.
342. Interesting.
From Banfield.
Okay, see how, okay, right here, you see the mirror over there? So he's riding in the car, okay? And look at where, you see that building right there? Fucking gotcha. I gotcha.
Area, they are a suspect. So after the Banfield incident of writing up underage drinking, then here at 3:31,
Okay, so remember what I told you guys? I tried to get the dash cam because I wanted to see where they were coming from. Now let's take a look. I want to see. Let me share. I want to share that screen. I want to share. Okay. You drives right past that. Okay, I gotta back it up and see now. Okay, see that building right there, the white building on the side? That building there, that is going to be seen here in this body cam. Let's take a look again right here. All right.
from Banfield.
Okay, see, okay, so they're driving. He has his jacket zipped, so his body cam is being concealed.
Body cam footage from 3:32 a.m. on 11/13/2022 is finally surfaced. I requested this in December 29th of 2022 and just received it. These were the two officers from Banfield.
Fuck, it's right when he enters the fucking place.
So after the Banfield incident of writing up underage drinking,
And this
then
would
here
be
at 3:31.
It's not right after because there's a 15-minute gap. Okay, so I thought that there could have been a chance that these guys could have been looping around and they just happened to see him because they were just patrolling or something like that. But that's not the case because there is no loop. You can either just drive to the end there or like then you have to like turn around to come back out of the place. So it couldn't have been that they were looping. All right. So my question is you guys see where Banfield ended at 3:16. So so you guys see where they're at. You're not able to see this from the road.
Not on the side of the road?
Okay, you supposed to take that?
Probably not.
Probably not. You should find it then.
Because there's I'll go back to Google Map. 1, 2. All right, let me put this back up. When you're to turn in here, I can tell that you can see like these little bushes and these trees, but you can also see this white building here. So the thing is that when they come in to turn in to go in here, you can't see all the way back there. Like you wouldn't be able to be just driving by and be like, oh my God, I see 2 kids walking. Oh my God, one of them has a fucking sign. Like, yeah. They're well inside a parking lot behind 3-story buildings. They're, and you could see from the body cam as they're driving slowly, you can see the buildings over here to the right. And so it's like to hear their version to say that, which is on my way back to like be done for the night, we see this. So, let's see. Let me read that again. On November 13th, 2022, and again, this was written up on the 16th of November. So on November 13th, 2022, at about 3:38, I was working a plain clothing detail for minors in possession or consumption of alcohol and other related alcohol or drug offenses on or near the University of Idaho campus. While en route back to the Moscow Police Department to conclude the detail, I observed 2 male subjects walking in the parking lot of Identity. I pulled into the lot to contact the 2 males. As I approached, I saw a male, later identified as Cade, carrying a construction sign used for closing. Upon approach of the 2 males, or the 2 individuals, I displayed my badge and identified myself as Moscow Police Department. I contacted Cade and asked him about the sign. Officer Nate Rosendahl, contacted the other male and determined he was not involved and was just meeting Cade to let him into their apartment. I advised Cade of his Miranda rights. Now, let's see. Whoopsies. You guys want to know about the internet? You guys want to know about the towers? 1 second. What the hell? Okay, there it is. Then I have the upsies. Oh, let's see. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit.
So you thought it'd be a good idea to just take city property, take it back to your apartment, store it inside?
Is he sticking with? Where did they go? Fine.
The term to use over here. He said
there you go.
He was out drinking. This buddy was out drinking somewhere else.
When your guys are police.
When you say that, okay. He said.
There you go.
He was out drinking.
This is the unmarked. This is the unmarked car.
Video games, and he's like, "Oh, I'm coming back." So I was like, "I'll go meet up with him." I have not drank since I got back to it.
Okay, so let's see what Officer Tesdall wants to do. Publicity, or what's the term they use over here?
What's the term they use over here? I don't know. So I don't know where he's from, what he does, but
Playing video games this whole time. He's sticking with the story that he.
wasn't Jack D and all those other people playing video games too the whole time? Like everyone's just playing video games the whole time. All these video game players. Right there. Okay. So the bottom part here of this car, where like the fog lights, I guess, would be, that is consistent with the 2014 Hyundai Elantra, the way that is. It isn't until they get the L shape in 2015 and 16. But that open part, interesting.
He was out drinking. This. He was out drinking. This.
That's way behind all those buildings.
This buddy was out drinking somewhere else. He walked back. He's been playing video games this whole time. He's sticking with the. What do you say? He said he was out drinking. This buddy was out drinking somewhere else.
clad in all black.
What do you say? He said he was out drinking. This buddy was out drinking.
Mm-mm-mm. Clad in black with a badge.
Somewhere else. He walked back. He's been playing video.
Is that an earpiece out of his left ear? I'm trying to get his left ear. I'm failing miserably. Right there. What is that hanging from right there? Is that an earpiece? Is that the lighting?
He said he was out drinking. This buddy was out drinking somewhere else. He walked back.
He's going to turn right into it. So right there you could see like, okay, over here, look at his neckline. Right there. That's an earpiece. Fuck yeah, it is. That's a zipper from his ear. Yeah, it's an earpiece. What do you guys think? Got it. That's a fucking earpiece.
Playing. What do you say? He said he was out drinking. This buddy was out drinking somewhere else. He walked back. He's been playing.
Yes. Woo-wee. Fucking A. Check something else. Hold on. Huh. Let me see if I go to this one. This channel. And go to Mm. Mm. Where is that other fucking one? What was the date on when I requested that report? Holy shit.
What do you say? He said he was out drinking. This buddy was out drinking somewhere else. He walked back. He's been
Earpiece done. Done so. 100. What the fuck were you guys doing? Wow. Hold on one second. I'm pulling up this other one. Okay, take a look at this. Okay, so look at his hand right there. Look at his gloves. I knew it was this one. Right here. Okay, watch. Flashlight. Wait a second. Wait a second. Fuck yes. Okay. You guys see that? They were facing parallel. Look at this. parallel. He's in the passenger seat. Okay. Let me make sure that this was sharing. I don't want to be talking to myself. Okay. Yes. Check this out. This is Rosendal's camera. Okay. He is on the right-hand side of him because he's in the passenger seat. You can see those buildings. Okay. And then the driver, Josh, $2:53 and 57 seconds. Let's take a look at something. I want to look at this really quick. Let's take a look at this, which is share screen, Windows, Linda Lane. Last call, 2:52 a.m. $2:53 and 53 seconds. Taylor Ave, police body cam. The approach. $2:50 and 39 seconds though. Female yelling in the far. 2:49. Female yelling in the far. 2:44. Male yelling in the far. Female yelling. Auto and clear. 2:33. A loud female screaming in the far. Almost inaudible. 2:27. A loud male screaming in the area. $3:18 and 59 seconds. Door closing. The person continues. Okay. Electric sound. $3:19 and 46 seconds. Person walks back to the Queen's apartment complex. Okay. Sorry, I just had to look at something. I should have blown this up. This is a complete spreadsheet of Linda Lane that night. Everything. If it's true. Everything. So I just wanted to see that. Now let's go back to this. Okay. See, the car is starting to turn. It's tinted windows. You see that? His windows are down a little bit. It's tinted windows. See like where the light was before, the street light, and because they're tucked away, they had a flashlight.
Hey guys, Moscow PD. Come over here, talk to me. Moscow PD. Hey, is that beer?
Right there. Hear that honk again? Because they leave the cars running. And when the keys are in it, it does that honk. But hold on. See, it,
beer in your hand?
how many honks did it do that time?
Come over here, talk to me. Moscow PD.
That car looks pretty white, doesn't it? So his partner's getting out. See how the lights are on and everything.
Hey, is that beer?
Hey, is that beer?
Beer? Is that beer in your hand?
It was 4. And then USA all the way.
Yeah, I'm 21.
You got the ID on you?
I don't.
Okay.
I'll take it back to my apartment if you need.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's unopened, right? Why can't he have an unopened beer? What the fuck?
Hey, is that beer? Is that beer in your hand?
Yeah, I'm 21.
You got the ID on you?
I don't.
Okay.
I'll take it back to my apartment if you need.
Okay.
Sorry.
Huh? No, they just took off. I told.
%, 4 beeps. He's wearing police anti-puncture police gloves. 100.
Told him to stop it. I'm not going to push it. Yeah, you got your ID on you?
I don't.
Okay. I'm going to grab your info just because you got beer and you're walking around with it.
No, it's closed.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I live like
the fuck.
Right there. I'll take it back if you need.
No, we're just doing alcohol enforcement.